Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another book flip through. Today we'll be looking at the Kickstarter program from Sam Yang from 3D Total Publishing. Sam Yang is a digital artist from his YouTube channel Sam Does Art. He's a Canadian illustrator and digital artist that he does vibrant stylized characters and has a lot of playful expressive portrait work, and he has accumulated millions of followers across many social media platforms. And this is his book from 3D Total Publishing, and they did a Kickstarter program to fund his book. His book will have and contains various tutorials and history from his life growing up, and we shall take a quick sneak peek. If anyone is interested in his book, I will leave a link to get this book in the description below. This is not a limited edition book, but the Kickstarter has a few extra perks for those who want to fund it ahead of time. Now, personally, at my local bookshop, Kinokuniya, they have some of these books in my local bookstore. So for anyone who are interested in the book, I suggest to check out your local bookstore first before going to the online store. That's just the, I think, smart thing to do and what I would do. Now, personally, for Kinokuniya, I can request them to help purchase the book on my behalf, and I will still pay full price for it, of course, but it just helps out with the shipping cost and just being cost effective for people who want to support art is just smart. In any case, back to Sam Yang. For the Kickstarter program, you get a few additional things, and they are rewards for reaching certain funding amounts. So here we get a couple postcards from his artwork, which is very nice. I like this one a little bit more, of having a scene, and then a couple bookmarks as so. Quite difficult to choose which one I prefer, but I think I'll like this one more. I do love the sort of rim light on the hair and the sort of very relaxed. This person seems very like in deep thought, so I like this one a little bit more. And then we have a whole sticker sheet of birds, dog, and a cat. And then lastly is a sketchbook as well, for anyone who wants to sort of start drawing. What's very cool about this sketchbook is that he decided to not put his name on it. So he just lets his artwork and his unique art style really shine through. So those who recognize his art style will know that this is a Sam Yang inspired and theme, not inspired, but his sort of sketchbook. So from the main book, I do have to start with a small criticism, as heartbreaking as it is. But basically it comes with the choice of the cover photo. Now, when I first opened the packaging to see this artwork, it is of course quite awesome. But I can't help feel that this artwork makes this very large and impressive book, just compared with my hands, is that it feels a little bit claustrophobic. It feels a little bit tight, that there's not a lot of room to breathe. And we'll get to why it is a little bit interesting to me, at least. Is that for the cover book, if we take it out, So once you take it out completely, the artwork now starts to present itself. And now there's like a lot of sort of negative space to balance out with the main subject over here. So now this is a more balanced photo. But when it is initially curved or folded for the book, now at least to me, it feels a little tight, a little claustrophobic. I think there's a different term that I could use, but this is the only word that's coming to me right now. So I think I might leave it as using this cover. This cover looks a little bit better. It also has his art style shining through. It's very cool image. It has his name on it as well. Looking at the back, also has a different art piece of his. So I think I will keep the book as is without the cover. Now, what I might do with the cover is that initially I said I might frame it, but with the folds, I'm not sure if it's a good idea. But in any case, I think there could be a better art piece for the art cover. But I'll put that to the side. That's all I have to say. Getting into the book. So like most 3D Total Publishing books, they will collab with the artist to show the artist's artistic journey. And they'll go through a gallery, and then sometimes, or most of the time, they will have a section for a tutorial. And then some of the unique thing for Sam Yang is that he is a YouTuber, so there's a section of his art community. And then he has his targeted practice as well. So we'll take a look at that. So things that are cool with the artistic journey for a lot of 3D Total Publishing books is that they get to show the artist's beginnings, and that with any artist, we all have to start from somewhere. And as they continue to draw over time and harness their skills, they sort of find their place and the style that they like to do. So it's a very cool section that they add for all of these different books when they collab with other artists. So these are some of the few exercises that he would do before making his artwork, and it's always good to do some exercises besides just trying to make final pieces of artwork. It's good to do studies. So this is the unique section with his artist community that he makes his various videos. These are some of the thumbnails of his videos. Currently in making this video at 2025, a couple of his video has to do with his critique on AI art, and he, like many other artist YouTubers, are fighting against AI art today. So these are a couple tutorial sections within the book. And like with anything, it's not just the information in the book that is showcasing, but it's also very valuable, and there's a certain experience of being able to hold and feel the pages of an art book. So if anyone who likes Sam Yang as an artist, or who sees this book for the first time and wants to support the artist, once again, this is by 3D Total Publishing, and you can get this book in their website. And a personal advice is to check your local bookstore if they might have this book. For me in Thailand, Kinokuniya sells a lot of 3D Total Publishing books, so it might be a little bit cost saving on the shipping to buy and find some of these books at your local bookstores. With that said, if you like these book flip throughs and want to see future ones in the upcoming weeks, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.